From Oxycontin, it went to drinking. I wasn't a heavy drinker freshman year, sophomore year. My drinking started about junior, senior year when I quit the restaurant. I started heavily drinking, and then one of my friends from home introduced me to black tar heroin. I just noticed that it was just taking Lindsey, you know, like that's not me. I was so against drugs when I was younger just because I watched, you know, my mom and my dad abuse drugs, and you know, and my sister, and drugs just aren't me. And so it made me hate myself. Heroin really, really made me hate myself. You know, there's days where you don't want to get up in the morning. I remember one time I actually tried to commit suicide. It's a stupid story, but I actually drank like 5 cups of hydrogen peroxide, and I remember just like passing out and like waking up like 4 hours later and being like, what the fuck is wrong with me, Lindsey? Like, what are you doing? It took the life out of me. It made me not a person. It made me feel like I had no hope. I actually quit school. I quit college because I noticed that I wasn't able to sit through classes without needing to go use, or, you know, I'd just be so tired all the time because heroin just makes you emotionally and mentally just exhausted. Recently, my parents paid for a rehab facility, in-house facility called the Camp. My parents pushed me there one morning. They said, get your shit, we're going to rehab. You know, you can't live your life like this. I had lesions all over my face, like you wouldn't have even recognized me before. I looked like a completely different person. I knew that the day I got out, I was just gonna start using again. And that really weighed heavy on me because more than anything, you wanna make your parents proud, and I felt like I wasn't doing that. And I felt like if I went to rehab and told them that I was sober and then faked it when I got out, that they would think I was sober, but I wasn't. I actually relapsed the day I got out, and I've been using ever since. I would say this process is a lot more real. In rehab, they kind of tell you how to be. They tell you without AA, you're basically gonna fail. I think AA has an 86% failure rate, and that's really high. That's really high for people that pay thousands of dollars to, you know, get well. And then all the people I went to rehab with, they have either gotten out and died. I actually had a friend that died the day he got out. They have either died or they are so much worse in their addiction, because rehab, they just put you through the system, you know? It's like they take your insurance money and then they let you free, and they don't give you any real guidance on how to, you know, maintain your sobriety. And with this process, it's real, you know? You're not locked up, we have freedom. Jeannie trusts us, and I think that's a big one. Jeannie O'Malley, she is amazing. I think she is honestly an angel. She's real. She's as real as it gets. She tells you straight up. She has made me come to light with myself. She has made me face all the emotions that I've been hiding for so long. I truly feel that woman has saved my life, because if I was at home right now, I would probably be sticking a needle in my arm and, you know, just continuing to go down that horrible path. And she has made it possible for me to, you know, get my life back and just, you know, continue my life. My name is Lindsey Smith. I have been clean from black tar heroin and methamphetamines for about 45 days now. I absolutely have no desire to go back and use. I feel like a new person. I feel like I can love with my whole heart. I feel like me again. I really do. 100%.